Yeah. So amendments in Indian Constitution. What are amendments? Amendments are basically the changes for introduced in the via Parliament to make changes in the Constitution, right? And in the Constitution, Article 368 of Part 20 is defines about the amendments and how can it be done, right? Now the Supreme Court ruling in case of Nanda Bhartiya case uh, mentioned that the basic structure of the constitution cannot be changed, right? Then bills can be introduced in either house of the parliament. Bills can be introduced by any minister or a private member, right? Then president's assent is required for a bill to become an act. So a bill to become an act, the bill has to be passed by both the houses. Then it has to get an assent from president for it to become an act and get added in the Indian Constitution, right? Now the Article 368 defines three types of majority that is required in different cases, right? First is simple majority, uh, second is special majority plus states consent, third is special majority, right? Without the states consent. So when we talk about simple majority, uh, the second schedule, quorum in parliament, number of judges in Supreme Court, use of official language. These are some of the provisions that come under simple majority, and उनके लिए कुछ ऐसा special majority नहीं चाहिए. Then special majority plus states consent. So special majority is two-thirds of the members should be present and voting, right? And states consent मतलब आपको state जितने भी state assemblies या state legislations हैं उनसे भी आपको consent या nomination लेना होता है, right? First is election of president. सुप्रीम कोर्ट एंड हाई कोर्ट चेंजेस, तो कोई भी अगर चेंजेस होते हैं या प्रोविजंस होते हैं related to Supreme Court and High Court, we need a special majority plus states consent. Then GST Council, then seventh schedule. Seventh schedule talks about legislative list. Legislative list, that is state list, concurrent list, and union list, right? Then comes special majority, जिसमें fundamental rights and directive principles of state policy and the provisions which are not mentioned in the other two types comes in the special majority, right? Then what were the important amendments in Indian Constitution? First amendment of 1951 was important because it added ninth schedule, right? And it struck down all the land reforms and it put some restrictions on free speech, right? Then comes seventh. Based on the State Reorganization Commission of 1955, it abolished the state system of A, B, C, and D, right? And it also amended the articles of 1 to 4, which are in part 1 of Indian Constitution, right? Then comes 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, which is also called Mini Constitution. It came during emergency, amended preamble, and added part 4A, which is your fundamental duties, right? Then comes amendment 44th Amendment Act of 1978. It amended DPSP or Directive Principles of State Policy, removed right to property, that is Article 30, right? Then it is 52nd Amendment Act 1985, added 10th schedule, anti-defection law, right? 73rd 1992, added part 9 schedule 11, which states 3-tier panchayati system, reservation, and state elections, right? So these are the three important things which were added via 73rd Amendment Act 1992. Then comes 74th Amendment Act 1992. It's called the urban version of 73rd Amendment Act. It added Part 9A, Schedule 12. It was about municipalities, that is the urban bodies, right? Then we have 86th Amendment Act 2002. It made right to education a fundamental right, added Article 21A. Then comes 101st Amendment Act 2016. It it was about GST Act, right? And also GST Council was formed. Then 104th Amendment Act 2020. It abolished Anglo-Indian reserved seat from Lok Sabha and state assemblies. Article 331, 334 and were added, right? Then comes our latest Amendment Act, that is 106th Amendment Act 2023. It reserved one-third seats in Lok Sabha, state assemblies and Delhi legislature for women, right? And it is also called Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam or Women Reservation Act, right? So these were the important amendments in our Indian Constitution, right? So quick revision. Amendment in Indian Constitution is about Article 368, Part 20. It defines three types of majority: simple majority, special majority plus states consent, and special majority without states consent, right? Then there were in total 106 amendment acts till 2023, out of which 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, which passed during the emergency. It's also called mini constitution. It amended preamble and added part 4A, which was about fundamental duties.